Hello everyone, I am Sifatul Alam. My ID is 1406071. I am along with my project mates with the project that we have arranged. The name of our project is Line Follower without Microcontroller. Let's see the main ICs that we have used in this project. The main ICs that we have used are TCRT 5000 IR sensor, voltage regulator IC7805 and one L293D motor driver. Firstly, the TCRT 5000 IR sensor is the sensor that gives the zero signal when it gets a white surface and gives a one signal when it gets a black surface. The voltage regulator 7805 is a IC that stabilizes the voltage at 5 volt output even if the input varies from about 7 volt to 34 volt. And it has 3 pins. The first pin is the input, the second pin is the ground, and the third pin is the output. Now I'm talking about the L293D motor driver. It has total of 16 pins. The 16th and the 8th pin are the VCC. The input there are 4 inputs which are 2, 7 and 10 and 15. The 4 outputs are 3 and 6 and 11 and 14. The ground pins are 4, 5 and 12, 13.
Hello everyone, my name is Tariqul Islam and my roll number is 1406070. Let's see the logical part of this line follower robot. In the L293D motor driver, there are 4 input. Input 1 S2 pin, input 3, input 2 is 7 pin, input 3 is 10 pin, and input 4 is 15 pin. This 2 input will control this motor, and this 2 input will control this motor. Let's see this part, this controller part. In this 2 input, when the 2 input signal is 001011, it will give no signal to the motor. That means this motor will stop. And when the input 2 are 1 and 0, this motor will rotate in the clockwise direction. When these 2 input are 0 and 1, this motor will rotate in the counterclockwise direction. For this part, these are the same. For 00 and 11, this will stop, and 1 0, it will rotate in the clockwise direction, and for 0 1, it will rotate in the counterclockwise direction. Here we fix one input from this side and one from this side to a fixed annular position or one position, and other 2 input will connect it to the wire sensor in front of this line follower robot. From when two sensor will get white surface, it will give 0 signal to this motor driver, and this input will be 0 1 and this input will be 0 1. That means these 2 motor will rotate in the counterclockwise direction, and the line follower will go straight. And when 2 sensor will take signal from the black surface, then it will give signal to this motor driver 1 1, and the 2 motor will stop. Let's see how it take turns. When this has to take turn in the right direction, this motor will have to stop. That means this sensor will be in the black surface and it will be in the white surface. This sensor will give 1 to this motor, and input will be 1 1. This motor will be stopped, and it will give 0, and this signal will be 0 and 1. It will rotate in the counterclockwise direction. That means it stop, it will rotate in the right direction. And for this part, when it has to take turn in the left direction, it will be in the black surface and it will be in the white surface. It will give 1 and it will give 0. Its input will be 1 1, and its input will be 0 and 1. That means it will stop and it will rotate in the counterclockwise direction. That means it will take turn in the left direction, and then it will go straight. When it will find white surface and 0 signal, and the whole 2 motor will rotate in the counterclockwise direction and go straight.
Thank you.
My name is Dgital. My roll number is 1406072. I'm going to describe the Fourier simulation and the overall circuit of this project. Here, this is the circuit diagram for our project. This is motor driver L293D. This is voltage regulator IC7805. This is constant 12 volt generating battery, and these are the two motors of our line follower. Assume this motor is the left motor, and this motor is the left wheel, and this motor is the right wheel. In the motor driver, input 1 and input 3 are connected with the IR sensor outputs. These are IR sensor outputs, and input 2 and input 4 indicating pin number 7 and pin number 15. These are connected with the output of voltage regulator. That means these are connected with fixed 1. Let's check out the Proteus simulation. When both IR sensors are in white surface, the input signals are 0 and 0. At that time, both motor rotates counterclockwise and the line follower goes straight. Let's see that. Here, both motors are rotating counterclockwise, and this will lead the line follower going straight. If the line follower gets a left turn, the left IR sensor will get black surface and the output will be 1. So the left motor stops and the right motor continues rotating counterclockwise. This will turn the line follower into left direction. This is how we control left turning of the line follower. Let's see that. Here the left motor is stopped, but the right motor is rotating counterclockwise. This means the motor will go into left direction. If the line follower gets a right turn, the right IR sensor will get black surface and the output will be 1. So the right motor stops, but the left motor continues rotating counterclockwise. This will turn the line follower into right direction. This is how we control the right turning of the line follower. Let's see that. Here the right motor is stopped and the left motor is rotating counterclockwise. This will lead the line follower going in right direction. At the stopping point, both IR sensors will get black surface. So both outputs of IR sensor are 1. This will result stopping the both wheels of line follower, and the line follower will stop there. Let's see the simulation. Here none of the motors are rotating. That means the motor will not go further and the motor will stay there. This is how we control the whole track for a line follower without microcontroller. This is all about the circuit diagram and simulation. Thank you. There is also another member in our group. He is Mainul Hassan Jafri. His ID is 1406073. He has been working with us during the whole project, but he was not present while video shooting. Let's see our final project in the real track. This is our project. This is our project, line follower, making line follower without microcontroller. We have seen that many of us have made line follower with Arduino, microcontroller, etc. But we have made this project without any microcontroller. But we see that we have only an important IC, which is L293D. This is a DLD project. This is a digital electronics project, because the L293D motor driver has already some AND or gates in this IC. from the datasheet we have found that there are several AND gate, OR gate, NOR gate in the L293D motor driver. That's why it's an interesting EEE project. Thank you, Mr. Sir and Mr. Tanvir sir for watching this. Thanks a lot.